So the power property is a really simple one. If I have log base b of m to the n, basically what I can do is I can take this power and I can bring it out front. Okay, so then I end up with n times log base b of m. And I would say this is probably one of the most used log properties that in my experience, especially in calculus, we use this all the time. So let's practice with it. I have log of y squared. So when I have this exponent, I can just bring it out front and I end up with 2 log of y. That's it. This one is a quotient and a power property. So we do the quotient property first to split it, because if you notice, this squared is not on the x and on the y, it's just on the y. So we got to split it until that squared is on everything inside the argument, okay? So this is going to be log of x minus log of y squared. And then we can use the power property to bring that 2 down. So we have log of x minus 2 log of y. Okay? Now this one is a product property and a power property. But again, this 6 is on the x and this 3 is on the y. So we can't just like bring one of them down because they're not on both of them, right? So let's split it first and then we can bring the exponents down. So this is going to be log of x to the 6th plus log of y cubed. And then we can use our exponent rules or our power rules to bring this down. And we have 6 log of x plus 3 log of y. And that makes it so much simpler. Again, we can evaluate things so much easier this way. All right, this one's tricky. I see an exponent. I see a square or fifth root, and then I see a product and I see a quotient. So let's start with first things first. Let's just go ahead and split this as much as we can with the quotient property and the product property. So we're going to end up with ln of the fifth root of x cubed minus ln of 6x. Okay, so we split it with the quotient property first. Then the 6x is a product, so we're going to split that also. Ln of the fifth root of x cubed. Now be careful because we were subtracting the entire ln of 6x, which means whatever that changes into, we need to subtract that entire thing as well. So we're going to have ln of 6 plus ln of x. That's what it splits into. So we're subtracting ln of 6 and we're also subtracting ln of x. Okay. Now this is the one that you guys are all like dreading and you think it's going to be super bad, but we have this fifth root. Now remember, we can rewrite this fifth root as an exponent. So we can write this as x to the 3/5 because we have our exponent over our index, our exponent over our index. Okay, so we can rewrite it just like that. And then I can say minus ln of 6 minus ln of x. And now I have an exponent up there, so I can just bring it on down. 3/5 ln of x minus ln of 6 minus ln of x. Isn't that easy?